Welcome to Hacks. Hacks?
Hack is back.
Hack is back. I like that. The rebirth of Hack.
I know.
Yeah.
We took a little break for about a year.
Is that a break?
It's been about a year. But we're giving it another shot.
I think it's.
This is good. I want to bring it
due
back.
time.
It is due time.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little strange to pick it up in the middle of the year, but fuck it. That's where we are.
Yeah. Which, nope. We can say something else. That's good.
Yeah.
I ran out on that one.
And just again, I'm Brian.
And I'm Kevin. And we are brothers. Yep. In case none of you knew that.
I don't think anyone does because no one's really watched yet.
No one has.
So we're here to talk about golf, the world of golf, our opinions on golf, our likes and dislikes, things we're excited and discouraged about, things that disappoint us, and things that we're looking forward to. Because we figure, what the hell, our 2 cents is worth just as little as everyone else's.
Yeah, and maybe we, pasty white guys, can bring a little bit more color to the sport than some of the other people.
The other pasty white guys.
Of the other pasty white guys.
So that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
anyways.
Want to get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So, British Open.
Just happened.
Done.
Right.
Done.
What did you think?
It was great. It was absolutely great.
Right.
Sunday was the best Sunday I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I know there was tons of comparison to the duel in '77, but me being born a year later, didn't get to see it. And still, even just by word of mouth, I honestly never really knew that much about it, just because even you only being, 7 years old at that time, your only reference is...
Right, it's just what I've seen historically.
Exactly.
I didn't see it live.
And they don't show that footage that much anymore. You don't see any of that footage.
No, I've been able to catch it, not from start to finish, but all the highlights and all the recaps and all the, historical, classical, chronicle.
So I knew that it existed, but I didn't know to what extent of how much of a, boxing match it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this was, for me, it was fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian and I have never yelled or screamed so much during a golf tournament before, ever. It was just...
Except out of anger. This was completely different.
This was joy.
This was absolute joy and excitement.
All of those years that you've been disappointed with majors, this made up for all of them.
Right.
All of them.
So, certainly hats off to Henrik Stenson for doing what he did. That was...
well deserved. I mean, he's been busting his ass for a long time and has been close on several occasions. And but he deserves one major. He deserves one major. And
absolutely.
Which better major for him to win than
I think
British
he's
Open?
perfectly suited for that.
Absolutely.
I mean, what were you looking for from the British Open to start? Did you go in hoping that it was going to be more jam-packed? Did you have any expectations?
I thought it was going to be more jam-packed, and I wrote this down about something for us to talk about. Phil and Tiger, and then I wrote, and the kids. The kids, fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
Complete disappointment.
Right.
All of them.
All of them.
So, considering 3 out of the top 4 were over 40 or over.
Right. Right. Yeah, Phil, Henrik, and Steve Stricker.
And who finished third was what's his nuts? J.B. Holmes finished third.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So the old mans came to play.
They should do.
And the kids were like,
No, they've sucked it up in the majors so far this year. The RNA did a good job.
Phenomenal. Actually, I think they did a great job.
They put on a good show there at the British Open.
They did.
They do an alright job with that British Open.
They wrote a really good script this year. Whoever they got to...
got bit by a mosquito just a minute ago.
Whoever they got this year to be the head writer, they need to
good.
keep them on.
They got a good producer. They got a good production crew there.
I think they did awesome. I think, especially NBC adding Tarico was good.
That's a great addition.
If it's possible, or what do you think would happen if Johnny Miller and Nick Faldo were in the booth at the same time? Would heads explode?
I don't know.
Or would Johnny Miller punch Nick Faldo?
I think it might be the other way around. I think it might be the other way around.
Like,
I think Faldo might punch Johnny
tart
first. Yeah, because Johnny's such a fucking sourpuss. Where, you know, Nick tries to be, you know, funny and off the cuff and kind of quirky, which he's gotten like. When he started, he was sharp and he was a lot of fun to listen to. And I think as he's gotten older, he's gotten kind of like, you're trying too hard. Like I think he's lost some of his edge.
Okay.
And he's gotten kind of like.
So now he's trying to be more of a showman.
He's gotten kind of networky.
Yeah.
You know.
He's been doing it now for
a long time.
Oh yeah, quite some time.
And I think Johnny's just too much of a crank. I would love to see them in the booth together because I think it actually would be fun to watch. I think it would be exciting to see the two different styles compete.
And
because
you put Tirico right in the middle of them.
Right.
What better person? Because it would be like Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
On the GOT channel.
It would be fun to watch.
And thumbs down to the USGA for the ladies' coverage, online coverage, because it sucked ass. I mean, you cut out 2 or 3 hours of each day, and you missed Lydia Ko's like last 10 holes on Friday, where she took the lead and like went off, and we missed all of it. That was a good move. Please do that again. Don't want to see the #1 player in the world fucking make birdies left and right.
Right. To see her sort of have the opportunity to win her first U.S. Open.
And it's streaming. It's not like you're taking away TV coverage. It's streaming. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Anyways.
The show's going to get better, I promise you. It's going to get better.
Or if it works.
I don't think so.
More energy don't last.
What are you crying about? This is my dog. She's whining. She's crying. I don't really know why.
I can't go past the wire.
You're fine. You're fine. Good girl. Bailey, sit. Good girl. There really is a dog there. Don't shake your head at me. I'm not making this up. There's really a dog there. Go start the car. All right. Yeah. The Olympics.
I'll see.
We'll see.
Who cares? You don't care.
I don't care. I mean, I think the U.S. has still got a good team. So fine, Dustin Johnson is out and Jordan Spieth is out. You still have 4 big fucking names from the U.S. to represent the team right now.
Yeah, but that's not who you want to see. Never mind the U.S. You want to see it's the Europeans and the Australians, all the other great players that have pulled out, and it's like
I got a chance of making the Australian team.
You do.
I think there's still some openings.
Except we might be Australian.
Right. So right.
That's not Australian. They need to reevaluate the format and make it an actual Olympic event and not another stroke play tournament.
So should they have running starts?
I like that.
Club throwing should be a part of it as well.
I like that. That's good. Good running starts.
So
speed golf. So it's more like speed golf.
And they wear wrestling singlets and things like that. Yep.
Awesome.
Because those are the sports that matter. But those are the ones that matter.
Who wants to play in another stroke play event? And who wants to watch another stroke play event where you're only going to have 3 people getting gold, silver, and bronze? Who gives a shit?
Right.
I'd rather see some type of team event. I'd rather see some type of match play. Male and mixed doubles type of thing. How great would that be?
That'd be really great. How do you feel about the season overall? How has it been, in your opinion?
It's been a bit of a bore.
It's been a bit of a bore. Yep.
I mean, I like some of the wins and I like some of the winners, but nobody's played consistently.
Nope.
And which seems to be what we've always complained about.
Yep.
Just no one's been consistently dominant to be you gotta watch out for every week.
Right. Right. I mean, let's I'll stir a little controversy.
Okay.
If this past British the British Open, okay, let's remove Phil from the equation and put another player in there going up against Henrik Stenson.
Is it J.B. Holmes or Patrick Reed or whatever?
Is it as exciting?
No. No one watches that.
No. Not nearly as exciting. No offense to Henrik Stenson.
I would watch it, Henrik.
Sure. I'd watch it.
So when you come on this show, I would watch it.
You're going to come on this show. So this goes back to, I think, still to the same argument of, without Tiger Woods. Without that presence of one person who, whether everybody wanted to beat him, everybody wanted to catch him, this whole new brotherly love, everybody loves everybody, and the tour is great because it's got so many great young players and anybody can win.
And I don't mind that.
Well, what happens when they don't show up like this past week? None of them.
Exactly. I don't mind that they're all friends and they like each other. I think that's awesome because it definitely takes, I guess, their personality and celebrity, so to speak, to another level where it's like you'll get more personal moments from those guys because they share them, because they're younger socially than you would if it was Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or if it was Phil. It's not like Phil's tweeting out a bunch of crap right now.
Right, but it gives you, but at least it gave you somebody to hate and somebody to really root for, or if you really want to see him break more records or whatever. And, I know we said this before, I've said this before, and that, yes, it's great that you've got all these wonderful young players who are now taking over the top of the game, but they all make up for him.
Yeah, they're a collective.
Yes.
They're a collective, which sucks.
Yeah.
Which totally sucks.
Yep.
And we keep talking, well, not we don't keep talking about it, but everybody else keeps talking about the big three and all this crap, and it's like, there is no fucking big three.
No, there is not. There will never be another big three like they were before.
My ass. Like, these guys are great and they're winning tournaments, but they're not friggin' knocking on each other's door every single tournament going, hey, you're in front of me, I'm coming in.
I took a quick look at those numbers when the big three was the big three back in the day, Jack, Gary, and Arnold. And those guys had won, when I say multiple majors, I'm talking 4, 5, 6, 7 majors each when they became the big three. It wasn't one fucking major or 2 majors and, you're part of the big three. No, these guys had won everything before that happened. So, let's go a little easy with the big three and crowning people.
Yeah. I'm trying to make
put it back in your
pants.
pants.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So fast, it's fucking stupid.
Right. New segment called Stuck It and Shanked It.
Yep.
Stuck it or stiffed it? Does it matter?
It may not matter.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we'll
go with stuck it.
We'll tool with it.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
So, let's see, stuck it or shanked it?
I did one of those as a sexual innuendo, like...
Yeah, none of it's good.
Stuck it and stiffed it. Shanked it, not necessarily, but stuck it and stiffed it.
Stuck it and stiffed it.
Or hold it, you can't be like... it's all the joy hole. They all mean joy hole. So there's no getting around it.
So dirties and shanked it. No matter what.
Yeah.
Who stuck it, who stiffed it, who shanked it, who put it in the joy hole?
Stuck it, I absolutely just think, just Sunday. Just Sunday overall was awesome.
It was awesome.
Couldn't have asked for better TV.
Yep.
And if golf was like that all the time, it would probably be like the 3rd or 2nd most popular sport.
It really would be. I mean, it would
if
be
it was
right
that
up there.
dramatic all the time, it would be insane. Absolutely insane. I truly believe that.
Yep.
It was like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah, Henrik Stenson had 27 putts, and I didn't think that he had that many on Sunday. I was shocked to find out that he had 27 putts, but he 3-putted twice. So, RNA.
Stuck it.
Stuck it.
Yeah.
USGA. Shanked it. The big 3 or 4.
Shanked it.
Shanked it.
Shanked it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, this past weekend.
Yes. Who else can stick it or shank it? You know what? You can stick it.
I've already shanked it. So
yeah.
Or we shanked this. We probably shanked this.
First episode back in the Hack Show. Stiffed it or shanked it. Probably a shank.
Probably
a shank.
Probably a shank. Yeah.
Yep. What else did you have on there?
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it?
I mean, I had the PGA we have, but we can talk about that next week.
We're gonna. I've got a crying dog who just won't stop, which I'm sure is probably your own version of thumbs up and thumbs down, stiffed it or shanked it. You're crying as we're actually doing it. That's not a good sign. So, yeah, we're going to try and be back next week.
I think that's a wrap.
That is a wrap. This is, this is the Return of the Hack Show. Episode 1, Season 1.0. 2.0?
Yeah, 2.0.
2.0.
Hacks 2.0. I like it.
All right, let's see if we can edit this down to a mediocre 5 minutes of ready material.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys again.
Good night.